So now we will see overflow property in CSS. So guys, basically the overflow property specifies whether to clip the content or to add scroll bars when the content of an element is too big to fit inside the specified area. So guys, we will check this with the help of examples as well. So basically when the specified area, let's say we have a div tag, if it is smaller compared to the content inside the div tag, so basically the text content will go outside of the specified area, that is outside of the div tag, and we can handle it by using the overflow property. So guys, basically the overflow property has the following values. So as you can see, visible is one of the value which is the default value over here. So the overflow is not clipped in this case, the content is displayed outside of the elements box. So guys, let us check this with the help of example in VS Code over here. So simply I am going to remove the previous lines of code that we had written in the HTML and the CSS files, and now guys, we are going to define the div tag with the class container over here. So simply we are going to say dot container in this case. So guys, basically this is the EMET abbreviation that we can use in order to create a div tag with the class container over here. Now guys, let us generate some random text inside this div element over here. So guys, we have created some random text in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser to see how the content looks like. So as you can see, we have the div tag with the class container over here with this random generated text. Now guys, what we will do is we will change the width and height of this particular container over here, and we will also have certain background color. So let me just move to the CSS file over here. So simply for this container class, we are going to define certain CSS properties. So let me just provide this particular container class over here, and the CSS properties that we are going to provide is width is equal to, let's say we provide the width of 40% of the entire screen, and let's say we provide the height as 100 pixels over here. Apart from this, we will also have certain background color. So let's say we provide the background color as aqua. Now guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser to see how it looks like. So as you can see, the width of this particular div tag with this background color that is aqua is set to 40% of the entire width of the screen that we have set over here inside the CSS file, and the height is equal to 100 pixels. Now guys, the problem over here is the text that we have provided inside the div tag is going out of the boundary of this particular div tag over here. Let us provide the border as well for this div tag. So we provide border of 2 pixel with solid style and the color as black. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the border is also getting displayed, but still we have the problem that is the text is going outside. So guys, this problem can be solved by using the overflow property, for which by default the value is visible over here. So as we can see, one of the values is visible, which is the default value. So if we provide the overflow value as visible, so nothing will change over here for now. So let me just provide the visible value in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, there is no change right now. The other value is hidden, in which case the overflow is clipped and the rest of the content will be invisible. So guys, basically whatever text is outside of the boundary of the container tag over here, that text will be invisible when we provide the overflow value as hidden. So guys, let us check that as well. So instead of visible, we will simply say hidden in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, whatever text was going outside of this container is now not visible over here, and simply we can see only the text within this particular container which is having this background color. Now guys, apart from this, if we want to see the other content which is already clipped and is not visible to the user, we can use the other value, that is the scroll value. So what will happen is the overflow is clipped and the scroll bar is added to see the rest of the content. So guys, basically we will be able to see a scroll bar over here inside this container when we use the value as a scroll. So guys, let us check that as well. So when we provide the scroll value for the overflow property, so let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, we are getting the scroll bar now, and we can see all the content which was clipped previously by using the hidden value for the overflow property. So guys, you can use this value as well, which will provide the scroll bar over here on the right and on the bottom. Now guys, apart from this, we also have the fourth value, that is the auto value, which is similar to scroll, but it adds scroll bars only when necessary. So guys, basically if you can see, there is another section at the bottom bottom which is having the scroll bar section, but there is no scroll bar over here which will allow you to scroll horizontally. So you can avoid that since it is not necessary right now to scroll on the left or right. So we can use the fourth value, that is auto in this case. So guys, when we use auto, basically a scroll bar will be provided but only where it is required. So let me just reload this page once again. So as you can see, there is no horizontal scroll bar section over here, but we still have the vertical scroll bar that will allow you to read the entire content within this particular container. So guys, in this way, if you want to restrict the width and height of a specific HTML element within which you want to display certain text over here and you want some extra text to be displayed, then you can use the overflow property that will allow you to display the scroll bar to the user so that all the information is displayed to the user based on your project requirements. Guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is float and clear property in CSS. So stay tuned.